This is very important for some reason. I woke up and heard practice mindfulness. You know, the thing with being, psychic or having psychic abilities is learning how to incorporate or integrate those with your everyday life. So, a lot of you guys staying grounded as you receive these downloads is very important. Some of you guys are going to have to get back to your old routine of meditation. Um, a lot of these downloads really at this point are like calls to action. And this is why you must be mindful. Okay? There is balancing spirituality and practicality here. You guys need to practice mindfulness right now. Again, I want to continue to state the universe is mental, right? The universe doesn't care about our emotions. The world doesn't care about how we feel. Universe responds to how we think and what we tell ourselves is real. Mindfulness, okay? For a lot of you guys intuitives, okay, who are like energy workers, this is very, very important. When you practice mindfulness, you understand your base, you understand your center, you understand your core. Remember, you're a medium, okay? So for a lot of you guys, this is where you need to realign. A lot of you guys, you are sponges. So mindfulness will help you in understanding what's yours and what's not yours. As you receive a lot of downloads right now, I'm talking to like the mediums, this practice is going to be essential for you. It's going to help you to navigate through what your psyche, okay, is trying to get you to understand, to move upon. It takes out the fear. It takes out the confusion. Again, with the universe is constantly giving you messages, okay? You need to be making sure that you're picking up the right ones. That's what I'm hearing, okay? So, the practice of focusing on the present moment without judgment. Okay, here we go with this. So sitting with yourself, it doesn't really take like, hours and a quiet, dark room. No, that's not what it is. It's just very much so going to be valuable for you. And using these new spiritual gifts, because a lot of you guys, you're unlocking gifts that you didn't know you had, that were lying dormant. You may have had to use a certain set of, skills in a certain cycle of your life that you no longer need to use anymore, and being mindful of the change that's happening around you, in and around you, will help you to unlock these other gifts that Spirit is trying to show you. But for a lot of you guys also who deal with psychic attacks, right? For those of you guys who are true psychics, right? I'm talking about, what I'm talking about. For those of you guys who deal with actual psychic attacks because of your gifts, this is very crucial for you, okay? You're getting a lot of insight. You're getting a lot of clarity. And you need to make sure your mind is clear, because there's always going to be the outside energy trying to confuse you or make you feel as if what you are being told is inaccurate. And this is why you must know your base, right? Being psychic doesn't mean you can see everything about everybody. What it does mean is that you will be receiving information that others do not, and how you use it is essential in this cycle and in this chapter of your life. Okay, mindfulness for the High Priestess. Being very, very mindful, okay, of the messages that you alone are receiving. Some of you guys, High Priestesses, you are being tested on your mindfulness and what you speak out. Some things I'm hearing are just for you, okay? Mindfulness, being present in understanding what is necessary and what isn't. It's a responsibility. Mindfulness is a responsibility for you guys, all right? Because we understand information in the wrong hands. You understand? Okay, we should know that by now. The High Priestess is sacred knowledge, okay? It means it's not for all. So some of you guys, this mindfulness in this area for you is going to help you decipher what Spirit wants you to speak and what Spirit wants you to keep hidden, okay? This, for the High Priestess, will make life easier for you. Some of you guys were speaking and it was making life harder. It's because discernment, right? Okay. If you can't tell them, they don't know what to attack. That's what I just heard. Being mindful of that core truth should help the High Priestess. It helped me. Okay, so let's see here. What else? Anything else? Some of you guys, you're having enhanced intuition right now, and that's why this message is coming out. All right, so you need to really practice this mindfulness to stay grounded. because you have to incorporate what you're getting. Does that make sense? You have to incorporate it. Some of you guys, you understand exactly what I'm saying. And also, this will help you to develop your gifts even more, knowing when to use them, how to use them, when to turn them on, when to turn them off. Mindfulness. This is pretty much just you. Okay, when you think about it and you're sitting there, right? For those of you guys that actually do this work, and you're sitting there and you're in the quiet, right? Being a medium, being a vessel, like when we're trying to like hear our own thoughts or we're meditating on an energy, we'll get a lot of energy that is reciprocated to us. In those moments, we will hear, depending on what we're like listening for, in those moments, we will hear people's conversations. In those moments, we will see what people are doing. In those moments, we will, see core truths about people. Like we will be shown a lot, right? Sometimes we're in these moments where God is having us isolate and go into hermit mode. We will see things like the plans of other people, right? We will see things like these people's truths that they try to hide. There's a lot here about, when God is calling you to make a decision, right? Some of you chosen ones, you sit with yourself and you're like, all right, I know I got to do this and blah, 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 blah. But then you hear the background, the outside noise of other people's projections. And when I say other people's projections, when you're trying to make a decision on you, it will be like, okay, so say you're sitting there, you have the capability to do something. You were told something. You know what God said to you. Okay? And y'all's little, divine huddle or whatever. You know what spirit's doing. You know this firsthand. So you go into meditative state. And then you begin to get stuff like, oh, don't do that. Like, you're like, I really want to go after this. And then it's like, oh, no, that won't work. But if you do that, then this. Like, those external thoughts that you be having? Okay, mindfulness. Those are projections. Those are the thoughts of other people. Being able to separate that, staying grounded and moving forward with the downloaded information. Mindfulness, knowing what's yours and what's not yours. What's yours is going to be for you. In these states, what's not won't be. What is not for you or what is not yours to carry will be what is directly opposing you in this state of mindfulness that you're trying to attain. Do you understand? It's disconnecting other people's feelings and emotions when it comes to your thoughts. Being so centered in what it is you want, your reality, what you're doing, what you're going after. This is the state that you need to be in this chapter. Someone really needs to get back to the root when you started learning your spiritual gifts, how you meditated, how you did certain things. You need to get back into that routine right now. All right. Patience and trust. It helps here too, because when you are psychic, right, you have to understand sometimes things you see happen like that. And sometimes things you see don't happen for 10, 15, 16, 20 years. Knowing that now, being mindful of that is going to help you a lot. God's going to tell you when something's happening within the next week, the next 24, the next 4. God's going to tell you that. He won't tell you how. He won't tell you the day. But if it's something that's coming, you will know. Let me see. Yeah. And you also need to know, stay mindful when it comes to this. People want to call you crazy because you know shit that they don't know, whatever the case. You're not crazy. You just know things a little bit before other people. That's the thing. Okay? Be mindful of that. You have a gift. I think a lot of people have this gift, but they just don't work on it. Yeah. You have a gift that you've been mastering. You've been mastering your craft. You've been mastering your gifts. So, you're not crazy. You're just a little ahead of time. You understand? You're ahead of time. That makes sense. Be patient while time catches up to you. That's the thing the psychic often forgets. The clairvoyant, the forward thinker, the forward seer, the clear channel often forgets. They're getting futuristic information. Okay? So stay grounded and stay 100% mindful of that. That's important. It will help you to reduce mental clutter. And in this cycle where you guys are like truly manifesting, that's why this is important. Being mindful of what your thoughts are. Being mindful of what the universe is giving you to work with and what you feel you have or don't have at your disposal. You have all the tools necessary. Look at your magician card every time you think you don't. You got everything you need, okay? This is going to be a time where a lot of you chosen ones will be removing literally what doesn't serve you in the mind so that you have a clean slate to be able to create. Because some of you guys, that's what it's time for you to do. You need to be mindful with your creations. And maybe that's what was going on in the past. We were creating situations that were not ideal because we were moving off emotion. Now we're not moving off emotion. We realize we got to be grounded to get the spiritual information and insight, right? We got to break down the illusions around whatever the fuck is going on when we get these messages. And we got to move accordingly, right? So this is having a clear mind. A lot of you guys, you will see yourself having a more strong and clear mind. Look at YouTube, for instance. Look at some of these readers. I'm just trying to tell you that are off somewhere in la la land, like not connected to reality. You don't want to be one of them people. Okay? You don't want to be one of them people. We can speak in everyday terminology. We can use real words people understand. You know, everything is not. You will just see progression. Being mindful of what's happening. Confirmation. All right. This also is going to help you to regulate your emotions because, again, you are the healer, right? I'm talking to someone who may be a Reiki master like myself. You must understand why you're feeling things in these moments of mindfulness. So mindfulness becomes a practice. It becomes an everyday way of life, right? So you know how you feel every day. Emotional irregulation, okay, being a medium is natural. It's normal because you're feeling yours plus some. You're a sponge. You're feeling every external emotion all the time. Mindfulness of that thought will help you to regulate your emotions, okay? Some of you guys are about to become extremely sensitive as well. Be mindful of this, okay? You're about to become extremely sensitive to people's auras, people's energies, people's thoughts, people's words, okay? Some of you guys just pay attention to how people are saying things to you right now, okay? Because someone could be saying something, but they're saying something else. And pay attention to the people that are being drawn to you right now that are actually happy for you, okay? There's something here with that too. Mindfulness. Everybody that smiles in your face ain't your friend. Mindful. Be mindful, okay? Okay, and then the most important thing is you being connected to the present moment, which is the hardest thing for a psychic. Let me tell you. I fucking know. Okay? Being connected to the present moment fully. Many people aren't. Many people who aren't psychic aren't connected to the present moment fully. We know this already. But when you are, it does make you more receptive to divine messages as they flow. Does that make sense? So continue to be present. Continue to be present. I was just picking up on some little facts that I wanted to point out. Okay. What is this energy in my... No, I don't want to use tarot yet. It's crazy. Four of Swords. Being mindful. Listening to your own thoughts. Laying on your own truth. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't want to start with that. Sword and the Rose. Truth and clarity. I know. I don't know why you must be... Well, I know why you must be mindful. Because you're getting a whole lot of shit right now. You're getting a whole lot. And you need to make sure you're placing it where it needs to go. You need to make sure you're activating and acting on the things that you're being guided to act on in the right way. This is all about agility, is what I heard. This is all about how you pivot, how you swerve, how you... Your gifts, oh my God. Mindfulness is key right now for you. Because your gifts are opening up like crazy. Whatever I'm picking up on. Don't be afraid. And that's why I feel like mindfulness is here. You're being chosen to listen to yourself. Shock. We got death on the bottom of the card. The bottom of the deck. Yeah. You guys ended something major. Death with karmic relationship in reverse. So now you're open to true divinity and the true truth. Someone out here, you were in a very karmic cycle and you had to use certain psychic abilities and gifts to get out of it. Well, now you're out of it. You're in a different time frame, different circumstance where the same measures and ways that you had to use your gifts, they don't need to be used that way anymore. So now you're being tapped into another level of your gifts where you can harness more of this heart chakra energy and still be just as powerful, if not more. Because now that you know a certain truth, now it's kind of like there's something here that you don't have to decipher through, If that makes sense, it makes sense. Shock is here. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise epiphanies, transformation. A lot of people don't realize when these types of things happen, how quick we got to shift, how quick we got to completely change our way of thinking and seeing. So being mindful of how you're holding on to old projected thoughts or old, thoughts right now is important because you guys are ascending. Stay present, okay? Learning and expansion, transcending, preparing for union, new phase. And for a lot of you guys, this preparing for union is preparing for union with yourself, preparing for union with your gifts. Your gifts are literally meeting you. You're in a season or a chapter or a cycle where all of your gifts are opening up to you. And it might seem a little crazy. That's why I say stay grounded. All these different things are opening up to you because you're transformation. Yeah, you thought that you wasn't enough. God was like, nah, love, I got you. You more than enough. Not enough in shock. Yeah, I'd be shocked too. I do be shocked with my gifts. I do. All right, what do you need to know about this ascension that you're going through? You're ascending, collective. We're doing a good job over there. As much as I be seeing this path for y'all's energy, this is beautiful. Keep ascending. Keep reaching your highest heights. Like, this is what I'm getting. Someone's on a journey to reach their highest timeline, and you about to. Teddy bear, okay? Interested in you, blooming romance, flirting, wanting to date. Yeah, somebody is watching you as well. Somebody's watching you ascend. Naturally. Twins, what up, twin? All right, your twin is ascending as well. Yep, the butterfly. You both are in this energy of telling karmic energies. I'm good. Yeah, you both are ascending right now. This is great. Yeah, love. Sword in the rose. Karmic relationship in reverse. Death. Not enough. Shock. Mask in reverse. Healthy choices. Twin flames. How did I know? Yeah. You guys are both on the same type time. This is telling me that your masculine is using his gifts now. This also might be why you're getting heightened gifts. As he taps into his and unlocks his, yours open up even more, and your gifts are being unified with this person. Yeah, you and your person share gifts, so there's a lot going on. It makes sense. It does make sense, yeah. Coffee cup and the butterfly. Meeting and talking, savoring the moment, feeling elevated. You guys building that friendship like we talked about. And the butterfly. Evolving in growth, next phase, healing the inner child. Y'all are releasing the past. And I love seeing this for this energy. Releasing the past means you're present right now. Mindfulness. Being aware that you were heartbroken, but understanding you're not no more. That's the past. Like someone, there's an energy for a psychic out here who you might be being psychically attacked because of your past. People know something about your past and they try to use that against you. It's kind of like to shame you. You know how people like body shame? This is like past shame. Like people, literally, like people want to make you feel a type of way for something that you've already overcome. And they want this to be imprinted on your psyche as something that you live off of or live by. And that shit's dead. You saw the death card with the skulls, right? Your psychic intuitive gifts are not based off of your trauma that these people want you to go through. So some of you guys, you might be living out your gifts through certain traumas, if that makes sense. And God is saying, no, you ain't heartbroken. You the butterfly. You evolved. You understand? Mindfulness, being mindful of the tactics and ways in which people try to misuse and abuse your gifts or use your gifts against you. Pay attention. Be mindful. You know what this is all about. Self-indulgence and shit. Yeah, this was because you guys... Self-indulgence. I mean, being mindful. Backstabbing. You're well aware of the people that backstabbed you and wanted you heartbroken. But that's not how you're living, God is saying. You're not living based off of the pain that people caused you. No matter how much they want to attack you and your psychic gifts to make you remember a time when. No, you've evolved, butterfly. Literally, the old you is dead and gone. That you doesn't even exist anymore. You're here now. That's where God needs you to expand these gifts. So you're getting a call. This is not from your twin. God is calling you to tap into the energy of love, to open up that heart chakra once again, to be present, to love on yourself, to nurture yourself, to be mindful of the present moment, to be mindful of how your gifts are coming to you, to be mindful of how people may want to use your gift against you. You see, mindfulness and being present and meditation is going to tap you into a whole nother realm of reality for yourself. You're being called to go within, to see how deep the love the divine has for you is, to see how expansive your gifts are, to see how you can use your gifts in love to be of service. You see, these people were a disservice. What they did was to make you never be able to try to attempt to tap into yourself. No. The dragonfly. No, you're still doing what you're called to do anyways. So be mindful. I thought this mindfulness was about you and the practice of mindfulness, but now that I'm doing this message, it's that and then some. You see how messages change? This was supposed to be for you, but God's giving you a little insider on how people are trying to use your mind against you. The mind is a terrible thing to waste, and these people, the gig is up. You see why you must be mindful when it comes to your spiritual gifts? Yeah. Competition and enemy. I don't know about this other woman shit, but looking over your shoulder, yeah. These snakes are being cut out. You know what they say about the snakes, how you got to get rid of them. Yeah. You saw the skull. Anyways, let's move on. God says it's all love. Regardless, y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do. You're gonna use your gifts, and y'all gonna keep being the dragonfly. You see? Lighthearted and adapting, finding out and changing, things coming to light, and you healing. Yeah, y'all are very powerful. Your minds are very powerful. And I think being psychic, that's what really people attack. The mind. People want you to lose yourself in something. People want you to lose your mind. It's all about the psyche. Psychic attacks. Psyche attacks. Attacking your psyche. Literally. Because you're a psychic. But if you're a psychic, then you should know that this is what people are attacking, right? So you just strengthen your mind. You got a sharp fucking mind. Queen of Swords, King of Swords. You know what people are trying to do with your mind. That's what God said. These types of people. Narcissists, love bombing, self-absorbed, the one-sided. These are the types of people that you be dealing with. And this is why you must be mindful of what is being projected upon you. You know who you are. Okay. That's why this is coming out. Sword in the Rose. I feel like there was some type of projection or some type of crown chakra attacking energy or whatever the fuck this weekend. Who cares? That's why I've been quiet. People are going to do what they're going to do. It ain't going to work. Clarity and truth, revelations will come to you. Honor and protection and determination. That's all this is going to do. It's going to keep you grounded and keep you moving forward. Once you see the truth about these types of beings, these types of energies, these types of things that are coming up against you using your spiritual gifts, okay? One more card, and then I'm going to get a couple from the tarot. Coffin. Wow. Okay. That made sense. Give me one more. Okay. Key on a ring. Many options. Unconventional. Not today. One night stand. String along. Yeah, you don't want that. Not enough. So I feel like someone that you put some type of ending and some type of connection to or with or whatever the fuck. This person's trying to really, really get back into your energy. But I feel like you see this already. You've been heartbroken and backstabbed before. Whoever this person is, someone is really trying to play on someone's psychic gifts. That's what I see here too. But you've ascended. And every single time, for those of you guys who have these chosen purposes, every time someone tries it, you're going to ascend again. You know, you're literally rising above the bullshit. You're literally rising above these people's bullshit. You can see it a mile away. Mindfulness is a crazy thing how mindfulness works. What you can actually see when you're mindful. How your perspective or perception changes when you're mindful of you, not no one else. See, people want to be mindful of what's going on with you, chosen one, but as long as you're mindful about yourself, that's the baseline in which everything else flows. That's what these people don't understand. You're a medium, you're a reader, you're a Reiki healer. Your baseline or your normalcy is the start of others. So, okay, when you're reading someone, you know how to read them based off of knowing yourself. Like everything surrounding you has to do with you. Do you understand? Everything surrounded to you is connected to you. but everything that's connected to you isn't yours. Does that make sense? Detachment. All these things must be included in you guys learning your new gifts. You're ascending beyond a whole bunch of bullshit that people thought you wasn't going to ascend beyond. And the more you ascend, the more you'll see. Period. So now some of you guys, you got some people stalking you. I have to read this card. Watching, looking, perception, stalking. See? Someone's definitely stalking your platform because you be speaking facts. Whoever you are. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune. Destined changes is here. Yeah. It was destined for you to become enlightened as well. Destined for some type of divine message to be given to you. Destined for you to be freed of some type of stronghold or attachment. Destined for you to be able to use your gifts that you've had since you was a child that have been hidden from you. Some of you guys, it was a father figure as well that was responsible for blocking some type of truth from coming to you as a child. You're fine. She'll be right back. And I'm almost done with this. Oh, didn't mean to do that. And I don't know what this is, but I'm seeing the Capricorn energy I'm seeing the devil, and I'm seeing the King of Pentacles, which is father energy. We all know the devil is masculine energy, so I don't know what you grew up around, but yeah, maybe someone, maybe you had a very harsh childhood. I can't put these here. Where are you guys? I can't see the shit. Maybe you got a very harsh childhood. Maybe a masculine family member didn't pour into you. I don't know. There's something here about the masculine dominance factor as well. I don't know. You need to, let's see here. I don't know. Maybe someone truly has been gifted since they was a child, and maybe you went to a masculine in your family and they tried to tear you down because of this. I don't know. Or someone told you to keep it secret or something. I don't know, because then we have this energy here, and this goes back to like status quo, roots, not matriarchy, the patriarchy, the men, the foundations, the structures, the ways in which, you understand? This is some type of, there's something God is trying to show you about where you come from, what their beliefs are, how they don't align with yours, and how you aligning with yours was destined for you. Okay? Some of you guys, your gifts couldn't be unlocked around certain individuals. And when you got away from these certain individuals, this is when certain gifts were unlocked. Okay? So that might be right now. If you haven't left these people or closed out cycles until now, you haven't started doing this healing until now, well, this is why these gifts are opening up now, and you're really starting to learn your strength. Continue to master and work on yourself, regardless of who the fuck is up late at night being pissed off because you got what you got. See? These are your gifts. But someone is worried about what the fuck and how powerful you are. 88. Someone is literally worried about how powerful your mind is. And I feel like someone's mind becoming more sharp is creating some type of paranoia in another individual's mind. How crazy is that? If we can keep you suppressed, there ain't shit to worry about. But we can't suppress you no more. So now we worry. Yeah, some secrets are being revealed. Yeah, some secrets are being revealed. So continue working on your gifts. This is what I'm talking about. People doing all this running around talking shit, worried about you. You look like you got your head down. You focused on you, right? By yourself. You're lonely. Ain't nobody around you. You focused on your craft. You're crafting your craft. Oh, that idea is done. Look at all the plaques of ideas. Look at all the starts of creations that I made. And I'm working on another right now. People are worried about the wrong shit. You worried about yourself. You worried about what's in front of you. You worried about what you building, right? What you were given to work with. Okay. That's what you have been investing in yourself. So this is why you are going to see the truth about a whole lot of shit while you continue to focus on yourself. And what's crazy is focusing on yourself. When you learn to focus on yourself and stop focusing on how other people are seeing you or viewing you, look at you. You become a much happier individual, don't you? Mindfulness. Mindful of knowing who's around you, who you celebrating with, knowing who's actually there for you. And being mindful of when it's time to fucking be by yourself. Like, you good with or without another individual. That's your thing. Because you're mindful. That's funny. I will be soon. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, when you stop listening and worrying about other people and how they think about you and their projections that they're trying to make you live in and walk in, you become such a happier person. A lot of people are miserable because they listen to other people. You're someone who is self-motivated. You're a self-starter. You don't give a fuck if anybody's walking with you or not. You're going to do what you got to do. And that's why you're coming into a time of happiness. This is also why you're coming into a time of extreme spiritual power, extreme spiritual strength. Someone is definitely ascending to their highest timeline. And I'm proud for you. Yeah. King of Pentacles wow. King of Cups in reverse. What is this King of Cups in reverse energy? Those emotional manipulators that, yeah, we already know. Those motherfuckers that hate to see it, but stay stalking. Some of you guys, this is the narrative you're dealing with right now. That's why I said be mindful. The stalking energy, right? Someone hates to see you working on yourself. Someone hates to see it. They can't stop watching. But they hate that they can no longer emotionally manipulate you. You've done too much work on yourself. You see how crazy that is? These are the type of people that be in the Nine of Swords. Well, I used to be able to gaslight this person. I used to be able to make this person think. I used to be able to make this person feel. But now this person has done too much work on themselves. They know too much about who they are. I can tell this person they're weak all day long, but they see the strength in the sun about themselves. You see, being mindful how powerful that makes you? Yeah. They don't know what to do with you in this energy, chosen one. They don't know how you coming, as they're not supposed to. Queen of Wands. Look at you. Look at all this fire. Shit. Queen of Wands, Strength card, the Sun card. Definitely heavy emphasis on Leo. I'm seeing 88 here. 8 of Pentacles, the Strength card, the 9. Somebody, wish fulfillment is coming in the time of, the Infinity, the 8 right there. Leo 8 is very important. All this Leo energy is out here. Yep, somebody, whoever you are, whatever your manifestations are, if you've been resonating with this message and you have been getting into the mindfulness practices and techniques again because of your healing capability, your power, someone here is a natural born healer, and that's what you're being called to do in the next season. So you got to get yourself together. You got to regulate your stuff. This is what I'm picking up on, but you're being called to heal. Someone else, you're being called to be a blessing, like a blessing bringer. There's something here like God is saying that you are blessed to be the blessing. So whoever you are, this is why I'm talking about being mindful. There's nothing that you can't do given the authority that you have. God is giving you authority to do a thing. And that means you got to take out the projections of other people that says that you can't. There's literally something God is giving you the green light to do that's between you and God that you're going to be doing for other people, and you have a green light. There's no obstruction here because no one knows what this is. But God has given you full power and authority to do something, and you will do it. So mindfulness is what you should be investing in right now. Yeah, because this is a part of your calling. You're on a new journey, a new cycle, and a new phase using these gifts. And some of you guys out here, like I said, this masculine's gifts are unlocking, and he is on his way to his divine feminine so they can share these gifts and create abundance together. Queen of Swords, I know what I'm speaking on. King of Pentacles. See? Look it. For that divine feminine who's waiting on her counterpart. You know he's coming. You know he's already in your energy. He's here. You looking at him. Yeah. And he's on my table. That's the Emperor. Hello? Look at this. Look at your counterpart. King and Queen of Pentacles coming together. So, yeah, mindfulness. This is what I feel like you need to be mindful of. Your journey right now. Where it sits right now. Where you sit right now. Where you are right now. Right now. Not where you was a month ago, 2 months ago. Not where you'll be 3 months from now, a month from now. But right now, in the present moment, where are you? This is where you are. Be there. This Emperor is in the Fool. Divine Feminine, you just in the Empress. I said there's nothing more for you to do. Didn't I? This man is coming to you as he should. See? When? Again, mindful, present. You'll see when it's time, but this man is definitely on his way to you. This man wants wish fulfillment. This man sees you as his wish fulfillment, unlike the karmic that just stalks you, that projects upon you, gaslights, all that weird shit. This masculine is in the energy. This is a man that can see you without watching you. This is a man that fucking watches you, okay, to figure out how to move towards you. This man on this table is intuitively guided on how to come towards you. So he's mindful. He's completely mindful. And I feel like this is why you are being called Divine Feminine, to work on your gift of mindfulness right now and holding that vision. You know what the vision is for you. Okay? Hold that vision. And I feel like Spirit is guiding you too. You might be in this lion energy right now. Spirit is guiding you to like pay attention, focus. Like look at Spirit, like could be closing your mouth, could be opening your mouth, could be trying to pick your head up to see something. There's something here about you seeing something that's coming. Clairvoyance is here. This person is coming in. There's a whole lot of shifting happening. This Fool with this 9 of Cups. This person want to take a, like literally this person want to come toward you. This person sees happiness with you, 9 of Cups. This person wants to reconnect with you, 3 of Cups. This person sees nothing but good, positive energy, strength, Sun card. You're the Queen of Wands. This person's like, yo, I got my own personal little fucking healer over here. She be doing work on me and I don't even be asking, but it be working. Like whoever you and this person are, you and your twin, you be healing your person. I feel like your person heals you too, but you truly be healing this person. Queen of Wands with the Empress. You know exactly what needs to be worked on within this masculine, and you do it. Free, willingly. Like you just do it. And God appreciates that. You know your purpose. You know what you were called to do. And you do it so beautifully. 8 of Cups, Devil in reverse. As you walk away, there goes all that shit that these people was plotting on you being weak about. There ain't no weakness in you. That's what they don't realize. And you are still being divinely guided. 6 of Swords. That's divine protection. And that's also physical protection. And that's to give you mental clarity, mental ease, mental peace as you transition. You have to understand that you are being protected. And even if you can't see these fucking people that are protecting you, your intuition knows it. Your intuition, it's already been revealed to you. Some type of secret about some type of secret protection that you receive, which allows you to move freely in this world, you already have been made aware. Your intuition already knows. You're not alone out here. You know certain things, so certain people got to watch your back. You know something. Someone knows something, and someone protects you out here in these streets. And you are, of course, always protected in the spirit. Okay? You know that. You already know that. You got a strong force with you. And it's not letting nothing die for you. Ain't nothing dying. You overpower death. You understand? Okay. Something people don't really understand. You got a powerful mind. So I say that to say, remember what the fuck you went through, but you're not there no more. Whenever you feel like you can't do something, remember what the fuck you just came through. Alright, I got this. This ain't nothing like that. I can do this. Mindfulness. Because these tactics will come up as you ascend. People will try to bring you back or deter you or make you feel like you're not good enough, you don't have enough, you don't know enough. Fuck them. They didn't. It's so easy for someone to, like, from the outside, looking at nothing, because they have no idea what they're seeing. But it's so ironic how someone from the outside who don't know you can look at you and say what you can or cannot do. That's crazy. That's crazy. They just hope that the words they say will stick. They ain't sticking in you. Ain't nothing sticking in you. Yes. Again, someone is trying to... I'm getting mirror magic. Fuck their mirror magic. I hope every mirror they look into fucking breaks. Thank you. Because your guidance is divinely guided. Yep, someone's trying to trigger you. Look at mirror. Someone's trying to mirror an experience to you. You gotta have a strong mind in this game. You gotta have a real strong mind. And the people that know the most about you be the people that you would think would never be doing this type of shit to you. It's crazy. But they mad. Because they can't trigger you anymore. They can no longer paint the narrative for the psychic mediums out here that we crazy. They can't get us irate and out of character because we've grown. Everything that these people have tried to play a narrative to do when it comes to you using your gift, chosen one, we've outgrown. We raged against the machine so quietly, so silently, so 7 of Swords, 5 of Swords, that these people don't even realize what they're trying to do ain't never going to work. They can never again trigger us the way they did before. It's crazy. And these people still haven't learned. They still have not grown. They're still using the same tactics. You see what I'm saying? They're still doing the same thing. But we'll always rise above, because our guidance is divinely guided. And what a mighty God we fucking serve. What a mighty God we serve. That's crazy. All right, anything else? You're ready? Starseed. Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. You good. All is well. Your gifts are real. Your power is strong. You are a completely different type of being they don't understand. They will never understand. Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising. You are the Oracle. All these cards of light. The Sun. Age of Light. Pillar of Light. Like, come on now. You are the light. These people, it would behoove them to walk in your light. Not try to dim it or distort it. But hey, people don't understand the blessing in front of them when they have one. Some do. Some don't. The Great Gathering. They can't distort the light. They can't change what God said. At the end of the day, that's the truth of all this. People that want to be God in your life, they must first know who God is themselves, to at least try to act like or cloak themselves to be the God that you listen to. These people don't know God. The other day, I got some type of weird-ass distorted energy. I kept seeing the devil card upright in my tarot deck, and then I was trying to channel or commune with God, and the messages were going back and forth very, very weird. It was like someone wanted me to be confused on the voice of God and the voice of the devil. And I was like, caught you again, bitch. I know who God is. Like, these are the type of spiritual manipulation tactics, psychic attacks that these people give us. Well, if we can confuse her mind to make her think that she's getting a message from God and it's really a message from the devil or some dark satanic cult or some coven or some weird ass people that want to manipulate energy to get an outcome they want, to get a motherfucker to walk down the wrong path because they're confused. Yeah, all these tactics that don't work. These great gatherings of dark fucking demonic motherfucking people that want to come together to confuse a mass group of people who are awakening to the true power of their gifts that they were godly given, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Because there's more of us than there are not. That makes sense. More people are waking up than are staying asleep. So, just wanted to make that known for whoever was trying to play with it. Yeah, I know who God is, and I know what God sounds like, and I know how God would tell me to move, and if I'm seeing the devil card upright in my deck, that means I'm being sent some devil energy, and I'm not going to fucking listen or respond. I'm going to send that energy back where it came from, clear my deck, and start again. And now what? That devil is in reverse. Like, these people are going to learn something real soon about playing with these types of tactics. Real soon. And I know there's another psychic medium out here who may have gone through that recently too, where you had to sit back for a second and be like, hold up. Like, no. Like, why am I seeing like devil energy and then here comes God? Like, no, that's not God. I don't pick up on dark energy when I talk to God. What the fuck is this? Yeah, mindful. You know your base. You know who God is to you. And you have very, very strong psychic protection. Your boundaries are up there. They better stop reaching and grabbing for you. That's what God says. They better stop trying to manipulate your mind. Because the power that you have and what you can do to the average regular mind with that 9 of Swords energy, they have no idea. They don't want to feel that. You see, they projected upon you 9 of Swords energy and you had the spiritual protection to get through it. If you send that back what they're sending you, they don't have it. They will literally lose their mind. 9 of Swords. So they need to stop. You're protected. Your boundaries is up. Can't nobody play with your mind no more. Okay. You guys broke the chain. You broke the chain on this type of abuse. Another form of narcissistic abuse. But it's crazy. Most psychics or most mediums have gone through some form of narcissistic abuse. It's crazy. But is it really? The narcissist will always make you think that you're the crazy one. Right? The narcissist will always do more with more people involved. The narcissist will always try to use you against you. So it makes sense why you all dealt with narcissists. It makes sense. I'm sorry. Man, please. Oh, one day. Oh, man, please. I don't have to talk about that shit. It's up to you. Anything you want is up to you. These people don't have power over you. Whatever you want to happen, however you want to recover, whatever this is, whatever. Pretty much God is saying, yo, you have the gifts. You just tell me what type of game you want to play, how you want it to go down. Literally. That's what God is telling me to tell y'all. They want to play a game? Okay, you got the gift. So tell us what we playing, what type of game we playing. How we doing this? Literally. You have all the tools necessary, and this is crazy. This mindfulness is taking you very far. Some of you guys, you're recovering something within your mental. Something was lost, something was forgotten, I don't know. Or something was buried so far down deep that you forgot about something. You're recovering something. Something is being recovered. Even if it is someone was working on your mental health. There's a lot of mental health spells. When you do confusion or illusion magic over a person, you're doing it over their mind, okay? You're doing it over their gifts. You're trying to block intuition. You're trying to do this. You're trying to sacrifice this. You're trying to put a death to this. There's a whole lot of shit that goes on, okay? So energetically, spiritually, physically speaking, you about to recover up off all that energy that was being sent to you because you've always been protected. See? Protection. How many cards of protection do we need? Call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval. There's an opportunity that's coming because you did this work. And the divine is saying thank you. Continue to be who you are. It don't matter who come up against you. Forgiveness is your medicine. That's all you need. This will keep expanding your gift. Isn't that crazy? It's all about protecting yourself, forgiving others, staying in the energy of love, and being of service. That's it. That's what we're here to do. Protect ourselves, forgive those who know not what they do, and continue being made and created in the image of likeness, in the image and likeness of God. It sounds very simple now, but look what we had to come from to understand that. You can forgive a motherfucker, man, you're free. Forgiveness frees. A lot of people wanted to make it hard for you to realize that's all you needed to do was forgive them for their ignorance. It doesn't mean ever talk to them again. But until you forgive a certain situation or a person, you're going to hold on to something. You're going to carry some form of energy, residual energy from a situation. You got to let that shit go. It ain't for them. Let them sit in their own shit for the rest of their life if they so choose. If they don't choose to forgive themselves, that's on them, not you. You got opportunities coming based off of all the forgiveness in your heart and how good and strong of a person you've been. Not perfect. You ain't been perfect, but you making opportunities. You're making a way out of no way. Somebody out here literally asked God, make a way for me out of all the ways. Someone literally said, nah, let me change what I'm saying. God, make a way for me out of all ways. There is no way. Make a way for me out of no way. There's always a way. So that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. God always has a way. Oh, okay. So God, make a way for me out of all ways. Opportunities coming in all forms now. See? It's the way you talk to yourself. It's the way you talk to the universe. It's the way you talk to God. It's the way your mind works that helps you get the results that you get. That's what people don't understand. You got a powerful mind, and it's free. You're getting here. Free. Your mind is free. Ascension, double mission. You are here to channel and uplift humanity, and you're not here to choose a new direction. I'm sorry. This is your purpose. You are to be of service. However you are of service, it has to be practical for you. Some of you guys, you thought your way of, providing service would be on here, doing YouTube, and you fighting with these trolls that are way beneath you that have no idea that you're more than just a tarot card reader. They'll never understand. Okay, find a different outlet. Do something else. Ask God exactly what is it that you need me to be in this chapter of my life? What do you want me to do and how? It will take out so many questions. Get to the root of the problem. There is something that someone is supposed to be doing, and it's not going to change. You're not going to choose a new direction because God's not going to allow you to. Do you see what I'm saying? Warrior woman. I feel like you are one of God's own. You're like, I'm getting Archangel Michael in the flesh. People be calling on Archangel Michael, and it's like you're a medium. Yeah, people be calling on. Answer the call in reverse. You are it. Does that make sense? You are the helpful person. You are the protector. You are the spiritual protector in the physical. Whoever you are, you're very important. You don't need to reach outside of yourself. You see? You are the answer. Warrior woman, helpful people. Helpful people. You're a helpful person. So, a lot of times, too, Archangel Michael is sent out in battle. Archangel Michael also is the archangel of truth and justice. So, chosen ones, you got a lot of your answers and your truth and your fairness from calling on Archangel Michael. And some of you guys, God is using you in this cycle to be the weigher of the scales. Some of you guys, your direct purpose and mission is to literally be the, hold on one second, please. Is to literally be the intercessor for others. And that's fucking powerful, because people will be like, oh, you don't deserve and you can't. And no one said that you don't have the right. No, you do. Literally, God is calling you to be the weigher of the scales. And so what this means is people are going to be approaching you. People are going to come to you. And God has given you the power and authority and the ranking to be trusted, to be able to dish and enact certain things when it comes to people that come towards you. So whether it be good or bad, it all depends on how they come in. But you have been authorized to do this. You have been given divine clearance. And if God says that it's for you, it matters not who says, you understand? And this is why mindfulness is important. Because God needs you to know your mission and your purpose, so you know exactly how to navigate what is going on, what you need to focus on, what you don't need to. Some of you guys, things are being cloaked and hidden from you because it's unimportant. It's irrelevant. Some of you guys, you'll see that on here where there'll be certain drama or chaos that these readers be wanting to put out into the energy, and it's not affecting you. It's not what's going on in your life. Like, certain things have no power over you anymore. Certain messages can't sway you anymore. There's something here where God is like eliminating the noise, the outside noise, the background noise, so you can do what your calling is asking you to do now. I feel like you were learning, and now you know. You were coming into agreement with, and now you are in agreement with. So when I say that you are the balancer of certain scales, that means that you have been weighed. Your heart has been weighed by God. The only one who can balance and weigh hearts is God, not man. You know that type of energy, and God says your heart is pure. Your heart is balanced. And so this is your mission, my child. I want you to do this. I want you to be of service in this way. If this person comes and says that they need this, I'm leaving it up to you to decide whether they should have it or not. And I will allow it to flow from me through you to them. Like, God is using you, chosen one. You are blessed to be a blessing. And motherfuckers lost out. That's what I know. A lot of y'all motherfuckers lost out. They was hating on you before you got here. There ain't no way they can come back now. Yeah, you guys are blessed to be the blessing. So however God is using you to bless others, congratulations. Yeah. Celebration when it comes to this energy. Yeah. And that's it. I'm going to leave it here. You are blessed to be the blessing. And when it comes to these people, I guarantee you God's going to tell you leave them right where they're at. I don't think these are the types of people that God is going to tell you to bless with this type of energy. But I do believe God is still going to bring these types of people to you. And it'll be up to your discernment. Okay, you're a good person, you got a big heart, you're loving and you're compassionate. But when it's time for karma, God says, okay, can you put that shit aside? And can you judge based off of the heart of an individual? Will you overgive because someone makes you feel like, oh, or will you use your righteous sword and do what God does? Like, God is giving you his power. I don't know. You're going to have a lot of those weird ass people coming back from the past. I'm so sorry, because they're going through karma. Same motherfuckers that watched you give these messages, chosen ones, that told people that you was a false prophet, that told people that you wasn't aware and awake. Well, karma's here. Because as you ascend, your goal, your job, your mission is going to change. And it's the enlightenment of this that is going to have people from your past wanting to come back towards you so they can get some good karma. And God says, no. Remember all them messages you gave? Remember all them warnings they didn't listen to? Remember when they touched the prophet, the anointed? Remember all those things? No. Yeah. Yep. No. So you're going to have to be strong. But your purpose is changing, and this is why mindfulness is important. These people, harsh, painful ending every day of their life. I'm sorry. Tell them to think they bestie. He said, what up? What up, though? Cycles that will not close, no matter how much they try to come in and run towards you to receive some of your divine healing. You see what I'm saying? These types of people that want to play with this energy always want to fucking come in to you, the divine one. Why? What do you give these people? This is what you need to be mindful about. Who's taking, sucking, draining from you? Some people are going to sit exactly where they are. Some people are going to be exactly how they had you. You left these people exactly where you needed to be, where they needed to be left, in the hell of their own making. Devil in reverse with the moon is very dark over there. Ain't shit changing, ain't shit closing out, ain't shit getting better. It's terrible over there. It's terrible over there. So if you haven't seen these people in a long time, it's terrible over there. You can't see these people. That's what God says. There's some people you're not going to see. It's terrible over there. How many times do I got to say it? So they coming straight to you to get some of that divinity, that God, that healing, that restoration. No. Fuck out of here. No. They can't just come in and out and take from your well. That's what I heard. Yeah, they can't. And someone else is saying this too. They can't keep coming to you to take from you. Some of you guys, your gifts are becoming very, very problematic for people when I talk about them trying to do things against you. Yeah, because look at this. Someone is very much so in their head about who you are. All these beautiful cards. Someone is like stuck here in the middle of you being a chosen star and a fucking powerful, powerful manifester. Someone is stuck on these thoughts. Damn. If only I would have healed the situation with them, or if only if I would have made shit right with them, or damn, man, I don't know why I couldn't see that this person was a hustler and a go-getter, and they just wanted me on their team. Like, something here about someone made a choice, and the choice haunts them. Your light haunts this person, too. That someone may have said something about you aren't this, or you aren't that, and this person can't stop watching you, and they can't approach you because they're the Page of Cups and you're the Queen of Wands. Like, I mean, well, Queen of Wands, but you're the Queen of Cups. Yeah, all this emotional weird shit. Someone playing on your emotions. Someone watching you behind the scenes privately, trying to play on your emotions. Yeah, they want to watch you and then come to you with some type of emotional, soft-ass energy. Hopefully you'll pick it up and be like, oh my God, you know, I know things were wrong and things weren't going right. And no, that's not the season you're in. You're not in that season. You're free. You're in your Emperor Boss season. And you can flip and flop however you want. Because you everything and nothing. You are both. You are divine feminine and divine masculine. Hello? Yeah, no. You in your boss era. However you want to be a female boss or a man boss, whoever you are. Female boss, that's what I'm getting with the Empress and the Emperor. Some of y'all here, you a whole female boss. You ain't got time for these games with these emotional, manipulative, immature ass motherfuckers. That from the inception of you telling these people you had these psychic gifts, tried to plot and plan around you. There's so much work has to be done when trying to do that to a psychic. And it's crazy when the psychic finds out. It's crazy. All the ways in which. That's why I say that. There are so many ways in which people try to confuse you when it comes to what the fuck you're being told and what you're being shown. How are you going to confuse me? I'm already fucking confused. So let me get rid of your confusion and find out why the fuck I'm confused. Let me find out why God is giving me all this. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. God, why do I have these gifts? God, help me use these gifts for the betterment of your world. God, what do you want me to do with my gifts? God, how do you want me to help the next person with my gifts? That's who I'm talking to. Not the person that's like, oh, I got all these gifts and I can dominate people and I can make people do what I want. Yeah, that's the weirdo. They ain't got shit, really. Because God will never let them use their gifts for that purpose. They think they are. But then there's always a you coming up, you see? There's always a new you coming up, clearing out the energy of those before you that misused and abused spirituality, and the spiritual law. There's a reason why there's always a new chosen one coming up. There's a reason. Because someone before that person fucked it up. So we need another one. Oh, they messed up too? Damn, here's another one up a bat. Oh gosh, they didn't get it. All right, here's another one up a bat. There's a reason why God has so many chosen ones out here, hidden in plain sight. There's a reason why God allowed people to make you doubt your intuition so early on in your mission. See? There's a reason. Yeah. You won't have no what ifs, no coulda, shoulda, wouldas. Mindfulness. As you are in this new cycle, you are completely mindful of everything that you've experienced, where you've come from, where you're going. People see you as jumping off a cliff, but you being spiritually guided, and they don't know what the fuck is on the other side of this cliff. So you could jump off this cliff, right? And there could be a fucking, what do you call those things? Those bouncy things. You just falling onto a bouncy thing and bouncing up again. You understand what I'm saying? You could be walking off this cliff and there could be literally like a fucking magic carpet that comes along and takes you somewhere. Let's talk about Aladdin. However you want to fucking look at this spiritually, physically speaking. You know where you're going. You know who's guiding. And you good. Pay attention to those motherfuckers that want to be on your heel. Right? Pay attention. Some of you guys are getting like foot pain or something. Depending on the foot, talks about the journey. Someone may be trying to stop your journey or bind your journey or stop you from moving or stop you from walking. Yeah, people are weird. So pay attention to that. You might feel like pricking in your foot. There's something here. Someone's still using voodoo dolls. You might feel this at night when you're laying in the bed. Someone pricking your foot or sticking you. Like, yeah, that's voodoo. That's voodoo dolls. That's weird-ass, dark, dumb shit that these hoes are still doing because they think they're going to stop you from moving because they're creating a pain in your motherfucking foot. Bitch, you know how much pain I done felt throughout my whole fucking body? Fuck you and your fucking pinprick to my foot. Fuck these hoes. They're weirdos. Sorry. I'm just saying what it is, and y'all know. Somebody's laughing. These hoes is weird and weak and whack. Anyways, with that being said, keep going. You're going wonderful, marvelous places. You got everything you need. Your purity is intact. You're carrying a white flower. You got a white sun, and you got a white dog. There's white all around you, up and down. Purity. So whatever these people are fucking talking about, fuck them. You walk with light. Your heart is open. All this green, the yellow on your feet, the yellow behind you. Yeah, you good. Keep going. Stay mindful. Do some mindfulness techniques today. And then I would say start doing them every day sometime throughout your day before you go out into the world. You know, ground yourself in your reality. Because again, this is your world. Right? This is a world that you're living in, so it can look the way you want it to. So ground yourself in your reality, not the reality of others outside of you, not the reality that people think you're living. Your reality. Go about your day. All right? Stay true to you. It's the only way true people are going to find you. If you're not true to you, then you're getting false people. You understand? I had to learn that too. Trying to turn down my gifts and trying to fit in and blend in and all that other shit, that shit don't work. That shit don't work for me. My gifts are too loud. My mouth is too fucking loud. I'm too much of a Leo. I'm too in my power to be trying to dim any fucking thing down for a motherfucker that thinks I give a fuck how they feel about anything I'm fucking saying. Like, literally. I ain't got time. Stop watching. Watch someone who's a little bit quiet, a little bit meeker, a little bit, you know? This is me. On or off. Real life, YouTube. So if you don't like me, you don't like me. You'll never like me. I'm not here for those that don't like me. I'm here for those that need God. I'm here for those that want to know about their gifts. And I'm here for those that want to change their lives. Because believe it or not, we in a great time of change. And the people that ain't choosing to change are the people that are getting stuck in the fucking hell that they created for all these years. The people that are saying, you know what, it's time for me to live different. It's time for me to change the way I'm seeing some shit. It's time for me to not fucking keep thinking I'm going to get the same thing or a new thing doing the same fucking old thing. You know, all those people that's ready for change, I'm here for you. And even if I've pissed you off in the past, if I've said something that made you upset, I'm sorry. But shit, did it push you to grow? Did I trigger you into a healing? I've been triggered many times and don't nobody ever fucking apologize to me. My thing is this. Compassion and empathy. I understand we are all going through shit. But if you are being pushed to the level of change, then I'm doing my job. If you are being pushed to the level of learning and knowing and loving on yourself, I am doing my job. If you are being pushed to close out cycles with nasty ass fucking people that are toxic and detrimental to your well-being, hey, I'm doing my job. And And that's why those types of people come for me. Because I'm putting y'all on to their truth. But their truth is not yours. So it shouldn't matter, you see. They shouldn't be so invested in a false reality that they have created for you, my listener. Whoever these people are outside of me and you that don't like what I'm giving you, that don't like that you are becoming aware of yourself and manipulation tactics and the ways in which you were asleep to them. Hey, they should have never did it. So, more about these psychic gifts will be coming because, like I said before, somebody is waking up to something very, very, very strong. It's been laying very, very dormant, and you're not alone. I've been there. That's why I'm here now. Hello? When these types of things come through to you, or you finally get wind of, or God gives you that second wind with new information, yeah, it's a lot to take in. Somebody out here, you're getting a second wind, confirmation with that horn. You thought what you went through was it? You thought that was it? You was just here to fight? Oh no. The fight is over. The fight is done. And it's welcome to the good life. And all of that fighting is for you to take your position. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. This is what God says. All that fighting was for you to get to your rightful place. All that moving, all that leaving what no longer serves you. You was getting to your rightful place, man or woman, on your fucking throne, where you were called to be. You've been trampling fucking scorpions and fucking demons and fucking... You done walked through fire. You done fucking been through rituals. You done fucking had motherfuckers trying to kill you. You done have... Hello? All this to just sit the fuck down. This is the good life. You won't even understand what I'm saying because you've never been here before. All my life, I done had to fight. And some of you guys, all your life, you done had to fight, but you've been looking like this, carefree. I know I'm fighting, but I know I'm going somewhere. I know it's for a purpose. Type energy. Being mindful of where you are right now. Yeah, you still traveling. You still on a journey. But when you put the journey aside for a second, right now, this is where you are. Empress, Emperor. Nothing or no one under you can move you. You're planted. Look at that emperor on concrete. Look at that empress on pillows and all. You supported heavily. Plush lifestyle. You see what I'm saying? Things being made easier for you, divine feminine. Yeah. Told you, for these people, it was always going to be work without reward, and they will always be working. They'll always be working on this. But you're already done. See? So what are they working on? It's always going to be work without reward. So, confirmation. Mindfulness is key. Know who you are. That's the most important thing I can say. A lot of people be watching readings and they be doubting that the message is for them. And I went through that for a long time. I'm talking about mindfulness here, people. All the ways in which you need to be mindful while on this platform as well. God be talking directly to his chosen ones, and his chosen ones be like, nah, that ain't for me. Nah, come on now. Yes. All these fucking powerful, beautiful messages that y'all are getting that are touching your soul and spirit, and you thinking they for someone else. Why can't that be for you? Why can't you be the chosen one that God is talking to in that message? And once you believe that, then you will start to see that. Why can't you internalize what God is doing through these readers when they're trying to confuse you or make you feel less than? Why can't you see the tactic of the enemy? Why can't you be that chosen one that's like, oh, I see. Why can't that be you? Why can't you be the one that's getting the information and discerning? Why does it always have to be someone else? When you start realizing who you are and how important you are, you'll start taking all these fucking messages like, yep, got it. I already knew that. I just needed to hear it. I just needed confirmation. God just sent this other earth angel to me to give me what I needed. There's something that's shifting in a person. Yeah. Congratulations on your wake-ups and your transformations. And my baby, she's up.